All right, here we go. Back in the factory, ready to rock. Let's do it. Let's get into some trouble. Oh, man, did we have a fun time last time, man. We were building out all sorts of stuff. We found a bunch of new nodes and some nodes that I never even heard of before. And now what we need to do is kind of gear up. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have a jetpack. Oh, I made it. I just realized I didn't have a jetpack there. I was trying to use my jetpack. Don't have a jetpack yet. Uh-oh. So let's see where we're left off. I believe we're trying to work on our oil today. Yeah, that's what we're working on. We're trying to work on our oil so we can work on all of this stuff here. Because we're going to need a ton of plastic and all of that stuff, which we can make right here. Is it here? No, it's 5. Right here in oil processing, but we don't have any oil, so it's not going to help us. Now, we happen to know where some oil is because we have looked for it before. So we're just going to bingity bing bang, and we know exactly what direction it's in. It just takes a minute. Takes a minute to kick in, because it's way out there. I mean, way out there. Now look at all our cool beacons we made last time. The first time I've used those. It is incredibly useful. Super. Can't say say no to a surprise pizza, Kismet? Absolutely. I cannot say no. There's that one. And here's the one we want. We're straight out that way. So let's get over here. And let's just line this baby up straight out there. I feel like we need to go this way a bit. And yet again, my thing is it comes off my bar every time. It's really awkward.
Don't forget the game and title update, Kiz.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I just pressed a button. I just pressed the button. I'm going to keep the title the same. I just updated Satisfactory. Alright, we don't need no roads. We're going to build our own roads. Let's go. Where do we put all our stuff down somewhere? We put all of our stuffy down over here somewhere. Let's go get it. Let's go get the stuff. Derpy derp. Alright, right over here. Let's re-pick up all of our cool stuff here. And offload some of the stuff that we really don't need over here. Take this out. What about this one? Whoa, that's got a bunch of stuff in it too. Let's take this out. Let's take that out. This we should probably get going in the thing. We also learned about patterns, about getting hard drives, and doing that as well. So we just learned that recently, which is pretty cool. Here to put it in the MAM. We're going to go ahead and do the alien one here. We're going to see what this is all about. I don't think I've ever done that one yet. I got sulfur I can do. A couple other ones that I haven't done yet. That we can get going. And I think that's probably good. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this concrete out of here. We got beacons. We can go ahead and put this in here. Anything else we don't really need to be holding on to? Probably iron. We don't need that on us. Same thing with circuit boards. Don't feel like we're going to use those right now. We got plates. We got poles. We got screws. We got tons of just about everything in there. And way over here, we've got this going. Which was that? The third one? That was the third one. Let's go look again, just to make sure. Yeah, it's the second one from the left on the back. So we want to go ahead and run some stuff into here, into this one, and we're going to go this way into there. Because we want to route all of our stuff from over there all the way over here. We're just getting higher and higher with the stacking, but it's just so cool that you can make it work, right? It's so cool that you can just keep on stacking it as high as you want. Boom. And there we go. I don't really need to stack it from down here. I could get up here on the top like this and do it like this, which also works. Let's see. Yeah, I'm feeling... I don't know if we can get over to there from here. I feel like we could get to there. Oh, wrong way, this way. Down to there. Whee! And then what we're going to do is we're going to run our new box that we made over here for all of our other stuff up to that one. We're going to try to come out of here. We're going to see if we can get up there. Let's see, encroaching others clearance. This one here. Let's go ahead and see if we can do this maybe. And then we can swing over. There we go. And then we can go ahead and swing that all the way up to there. What it's going to do is feed all of these ones, again, all the way back to where we are, right? All the way back to the other side, and we can just actually ride this ourselves. Kind of cool to get up here and just look at your base doing all of its stuff. And eventually we'll come back and optimize it and all that fun stuff. But right now we're going to need a bunch of these eventually. Look at those machines coming through. Pretty cool. All right, so that'll do the job and run it over here so we don't have to run over there and grab it all the time. We're going to build a country road, and is it going to take us home? I don't know. Maybe. It might. Or we might get some funky love on because I pressed the wrong button, but here's the right button. Country roads, take me home. See, now you got it stuck in your head. See? You got it stuck in your head. All right, we got some concrete. So let's go ahead and fill this baby in. Do it from way out there. Ah, Miss Clicky Click. All right, here we go. And might as well fill in the rest of this. Plenty of concrete to be used. And we're going to need a lot of concrete here. Because we're going to do another big giant bridge. But this one's going to be even cooler than the one we did before. Right over here. There we go. Nice big area. All right, let's ping that. Let's also go ahead and get our new vehicle, our truck here. Let's get that one queued up. What do we need for that? Oh, we need computers. We don't got computers for that, so we're going to have to get this one. Let's go ahead and clear what we got on there so far. Let's get our tractor going. Also, what we're going to need is we're going to need some production. So we're going to need an oil pump. We're going to need oil refineries and whatnot, as well as our power as well. We want to get our power going, right? Our new power, which, we haven't unlocked the new power yet. That's right. We have not unlocked the new power yet. We've got to unlock that one still. So we'll just work on getting our coal, or not our coal, but our oil generation going. Once we get that going, then we can go ahead and start the rest of this. All right. And this time I feel like I'm going to try to line it up as straight as possible. Like right here. Wait for it. I feel like it's right here. It's way, way out there. Yep. Not quite straight. Not quite. This way. Try to get it where it's lined up with my stuff here. All right, trying to get it right in that center. Because if I build it out, it's going to end up missing it that way. So I got to keep on going this way. But eventually we want it to come right back to our base, nice and easy peasy. Try to be as straight as possible. We might curve it around a little bit this time, just for fun. Instead of trying going up and over the mountains, we might try to go around it. And then we'll build some fun trains and stuff eventually to bring it all back over here. Let's go way out here. Hit it again. Well, let's just keep going. This is the furthest I've built in this direction. Let's see how far we can go. You're like, Kismet, you're using up all your stuff. Ah. Oh, there's 2 of them that way. Alright, still seems to be like that. Getting closer, though. Getting closer. Get way over here. Alright, out of concrete. As far as we can go. Look how far we are now. We're way out here. Way out over here of the chasm of doom. Come on. Bunch of them. Alright, that feels like straight out right there. So let's say right here is about as good as we can do. I feel like we can get right between the mountain there and get over there. And you're like, Kismet, how you gonna build it that far? Well, the thing to do is actually to bring your vehicle and stock it full of stuff, and of course you bring a bunch of stuff to build it all the way out there. So we're literally just gonna bring nothing but concrete, and we're gonna build it out there and see if we can just kind of keep it nice and flat at the same level as our base. Because some of the stuff I had to take up last time. So we're gonna, if we have to kind of curve it around a little bit, then that's what we'll do. We'll see what happens, right? That's part of the fun. So we got to run back here, and we got to get some of this stuff that we need. We need to get a heavy modular frame. Pretty much got everything else. It looks like. We need to get ourselves another vehicle. Our other vehicle is down at the ground level right now. And we need to get tons of concrete. Concrete's not going to be an issue because I can see that my concrete, see my line right there, has stopped. Which means that my concrete is actually full. So it's a good idea for me to burn it up. Because it ain't doing me no good sitting there stopped, that's for sure, because it's stopped in all directions as well. So we're going to go ahead and just go in here and literally just take all to keep all of our production going. Then we're going to go ahead and get some beacons. Oh, wrong thing. Our other thing for beacons. Put it back here. We'll make a couple beacons. There we go. We need to think about, can we get our vehicle through here? I don't think so. I think I'd have to lift it up one more to get it through. So we'll wait on that. We'll go ahead and, again, take all we can here. Sort all of this. Take all. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go out where we can use our vehicle. And we'll start to drop loot out that way. Way out here is a good idea, and then we'll make a little bit of a path over there. Put that down, and then we're just going to stock this with a lot of that. Another thing to do, of course, before we run back is to do the old personal storage boxes so I can store all of this. I'll come back and grab that in just a bit. Now, also, all these other ones are piping over here. All of these, so I can take a couple stacks of those. That's going to be useful. Over here, maybe take an extra stack of this. Screws, we can always make those. Let's take an extra stack of this. And that we got, and that's running out already. All right. Just in case we hit something that, that we might need when we're out there, we want to kind of just double up on everything that we've got. No, I might need some wire. I need some plates. And especially these. We'll go ahead and bring 4 of those. Alright, looking good on all of those. And then again, we'll grab all. We're going to need a lot of concrete. Alright, we'll put that all in there. We need to get our fuel back as well. Let's sort that. Let's go ahead and grab again all of this. What do we not need? This. We can go ahead and put these back on us again. Chainsaw. Put that on our hands. Let's switch to that. Let's go ahead and take that off. Do we need to take motors? Probably not. We're not going to need any motors right now. I just need some heavy modular frames. Oh, no, I do need... I need 18 motors. Okay. And how many of these we want to make? We want to make one oil pump. And like we did before, we're going to go ahead and make 4 refineries. So let's make sure we add 4 of those. There we go. We're going to need steel pipe, 80. Cable, we've got tons. Motor, we got 50. That's great. And we need some heavy modular frames. We got lots of frames here we can use to make heavy modular frames. Let's see. What else do we need? We need screws. We luckily brought some of those. And what else do we need? A ton of encased industrial beams. There's nothing in this one. Let's take that one back. Oh. Take that one back out. Let's see. Take the 3 out of here. Where'd that 3 go? There it is. Take that out. Let's just take 3 of those. Alright, what else? Oh, we don't have our things there. Oh, no, we do. Leave that behind. Leave that. Alright. Alright, so we're trying to get to heavy modular frames here, but again, we need encased industrial beams. Ooh, we can make 50 of them. Let's do it. Well, let's make a bunch of them. And how many do we need? We need 5 each. So to make 21, we need like a lot. That's a crazy ton. But again, luckily it's off making that stuff while we're off doing stuff over here. There we go. I was like, oh, exactly. Exactly. Alright, we can make a ton of these now. Up to 5 heavy modular frames, and we need 21 minus 3, which is going to be 18. Well, let's just make a ton of these. Right there. There we go. And then we can run back. And grab some more. There we go. And then we're back to our thing here. We're getting prepped to make a gigantic oil road. Let's see, what else do we need that we're low on? More screws. More screws. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's burn all of this and see what it says. Ah, ran out of steel pipes first, and we got tons of those. Tons of those. What else we got in here? Let's just take all now. We pretty much got that going on. Actually, let's put this and this and this in here. We'll take all this other stuff out. Then we can go over here and utilize it over here so we don't have to run back and forth all the time. We can literally just stand right next to our resources and see if we can make the rest of this. Let's see how we're doing in here. Oh, I might have a couple. Alright, let's take all of those, sort all of this. Let's see. Temporarily put our concrete in there. And that's going to allow us to grab more of this. Let's grab a ton of that. And we'll use this workbench right here to make some more. And now we need more screws. And luckily we got a nice box full of those too. Let's just take all. And make some more. Alright, what do we need now? More encased industrial beams. What do we need for that? Concrete, of course, is what I put away. It's always the thing you put away is the thing that you need. I feel like it's almost every time. There we go. Tons of that. Let's make tons of this. Boom. All right. More modular frames. There's a lot of this for this early. Because we don't have our stuff built up yet. Need some more of these guys right over here. Again, I love this part where it just literally just delivers it to my base. I don't have to go anywhere. So it's literally right there. It's awesome. Alright. And now we're at 18 of 21. So we need 3 more. So we need a lot of this encased industrial beams. I feel like we could probably backtrack. Just grab them out of the box. Unless they've already all run. I see them running up above there. Let's see if there's any in this box. Oh, we've already emptied them all out. Alright. Feel like we can up that production too. We could really get that production going. But we'll get to that because, you know, you can only concentrate on one thing at a time. So if we want to do oil, we got to concentrate on that. But if we want to do more of those steel bars, then we got to concentrate on that. So it's always like, you always have something to do, which makes the game really fun in that way as well. So let's get these and let's see how many more we can do. 1 so far. Alright, now another thing we can do also is look for what we did with those steel ignits here. We dropped them somewhere over here, I believe. We can make our own. That was iron ignits, actually. Yeah, we can go ahead and just make our own while we're waiting. Right over here, huh? Make 132 if we weren't full. Let's sort. 2 and 2. Let's put this down. There we go. Alright. Steel ignits it is. Yeah, sometimes you get to kind of a drop-off point, like right now, where when you're trying to do other stuff, your factory is not up to a level where it's just making you tons and tons of loot yet. And of course, if you tap, the more nodes you tap, the more of this stuff that you have running automatically, the less that you have to make all the time. And if you are enjoying the stream, please consider hitting that awesome follow button right up there. If you're really enjoying it, you're like, Kismet, I'm digging this, bro. Consider donating toward my epic mods right up there. Get them a little bit closer to that TwitchCon goal. I appreciate it greatly. There we go. Let's use up all this. Let's use it all up. And there's some things that go faster in the actual machine, and there's some things that go faster by you doing them. Some things go really, really fast when you're doing them as well, as opposed to waiting around for the machine to do it. Like, look how fast that goes, right? That goes pretty fast. Just you doing it in your constructor here. I think we got this now. I think we got this on lock. And there it is. All right. Boom, a Rooney. Okay, there we go. We got everything we need to get our oil up and running. What did I do with that concrete? See, the hardest thing is remember where the heck you drop stuff. Might have left it over here. When you get the jetpack later, it's pretty awesome because you can just bypass all this stuff by jetpacking over the top of it. It really does help a lot. It is pretty awesome than having to run around or climb over all that. Alright, let's take all here. Let's take this box out now. We can take this out. Alright, let's go ahead and add a little road off the side here. When I mean little road, I mean little road. Let's go to it. Oh, forgot my gasoline. Forgot my gasoline. I'm always forgetting something. Alright, I remember what I did with it. I think it's mostly in the one down below. I could use some coal. Use some coal in there. There's an idea. Bring some extra coal. Throw some coal in there and we good. Oh. All right, we're off and running. Let's go! Hey-oh! Off and running. Nothing more fun than trying to risk it by just running really, really skiddy platform. Let's hope I stop in time. Or this is going to be a real short trip. There we go. That was even scary just getting off the thing because it might have flung me off the side. Alright, let's say right here. Again, we're going to make this 3 wide, so this is going to take a little bit. Well, we're going to go just like we did last time. We made a nice wide platform so we could get by and everything else could get by. We're going to build this sucker way out here. Like so. I feel like we're going to run into that waterfall out here as well. And every now and again we'll run back, we'll get our vehicle. All right. Let's keep on going. Also going to explore this waterfall while we're over there. That's going to be a lot of fun. Up, and there we go. Already out of concrete. That's why we brought our vehicle. Alright, take all. We'll store all that in there. Bring all this in here. Alright, now we're going to do a little trick here where we just kind of do the center one for a bit. Let's say right about there. Then we turn around and we just go boom, boom, boom. We do all of these nice in a row. Let's just go for it. Feel like we're going much faster this time. I'm just going to fill in the middle one first. Come in and fill in the sides later. You're like, Kismet, why are you building way up here instead of just driving there? Well, I like it to be up and away from hazards. Way up here, it's away from any hazards down there. Allows us just to build and build and build. Very, very fun way of doing it. Near the waterfalls. Kismet, you're gonna run into that. Oh yeah. And this is why you make lots and lots of concrete from the very beginning of the game. So you can make insanely humongous structures. What was the last one? Look, we got a bunch of little green guys down here that we can try to grab. Another cool thing is we can use this to get to this level instead of me putting it really high up like I did last time. I actually ran it right over the top of this thing. I'm actually going to spread out this way. And we're just going to go around. You're like, Kismet, your vehicle's way back there. Oh, yeah. Maybe further out. Okay, let's hit that button. This just takes patience. Patience and time. It's totally worth it though. Totally worth it in the long run. We're gonna have a long run back though. Alright, we're headed right for it though. Alright, this is going to be quite a journey. Let's just run back. Get her going on. Dee 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 dee. What are roads? We don't need no stinking roads. We're doing our own roads here. We don't need no roads. There's so much to explore in this world, too. I haven't even been over there. I haven't looked at any of this yet over there. So much to look at. We'll get to it eventually. There's our little green glowy guy. Tempted me to jump down there and grab him. If I had a jetpack, maybe. I feel like we want to move this right there and run it out that way. Alright. Let's keep heading back. And this time we'll go ahead and also... Oh, I should have left my stuff there. It just dawned on me. I should have left that stuff there. But we'll run back here and get a ton of loots. A lot longer than you thought, right? It does seem like it's not that far when you're putting them down. And then all of a sudden it's like really, really far away when you're putting that many plates down in a row. We'll get there. Yeah, I would have liked to have the big car, because the big car I could have put a ton of concrete in it. And that'd be a lot easier. But we'll have to make a few trips here to make this going on. I'm gonna hold down the shift key to go faster. Must go faster. Let's keep on running. Eventually, yeah, this is where I'll build my train like I did last time. I'll build a big old train way out there. All right. Let's do a little zaviewy. Go back for some more concrete. I'll be too crazy. Great thing from up here, you got a bird's eye view of everything too. You can look down and say, oh, there's a guy over there, there's a thing over there, I want that over there. Of course, you might want to watch also where you're driving, which, you know, might be useful. Whoa, 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 hey, look out. Look out there, crazy driver. Meanwhile, while we've been gone, guess what it did? It filled up the entire thing again. Filled the whole thing back up. We got lots of concrete going on. Again, we're just kind of taking our time. We're not going too much of in a hurry to go up all the tiers. We're just kind of, you know, building stuff out and doing that kind of stuff. Some of this, sometimes it's a little mellow, like when you're building bridges or you're out exploring and you're going really far distances. That's a bit more mellow doing that. And then, of course, you get into the big building, factory building action later on. I love doing lots of building to make it easier in the long run. Let's go and turn around. Thanks so much for the follow. Who's coming in? Nezga... Alri? Nezgazale. Nezgazale, maybe? I'm terrible with everybody's name. If I butcher your name, consider it part of my charm. Blade runners are good for stuff like this. Well, there you go. There you go. Now, this is my 4th playthrough. I have been up to the highest tier so far. Up to the nuclear tier, and we'll get to there again. I love to start over and say, man, I can do that way better next time. And that's what we're doing right now. And now we're working on kind of the oil tier. And we're going to get that squared away here. And we're going to get it doing a whole bunch of stuff for us over here. After we build out this big, long bridge here. For our train eventually to carry all this stuff for us. And we'll get to that later on when we unlock that. When you get to trains, man, trains is like 10 out of 10. This game, man. The second you get to that, it is really, really cool. You can do a lot of cool stuff with the trains. I can only imagine what they're going to add later. But you can go in and really build up your trains big time. I'm going to try to forward my vehicle here as we go. Even better, I can go past where we're at. Just build it forward. Kind of scary being out here in the insta-death zone. I'm glad it puts me right on the edge. As opposed to flipping me off the side of the edge. There we go. And this one. There's the occasional misclick. I feel like this is the way to do this, to get right here. And then bring it backwards like this. Same thing on this side. Go as far as you can. Bring it backwards. And then get on your vehicle, because you're standing right next to your vehicle. So you can just move it forward little by little. You can build stuff from really far away in this game, which it's really great. Nothing worse than have to be right up on everything while you're building it. Makes it tougher. A lot tougher, Rooney. And if you get it just right, you can actually click multiple times, like 1, 2, 3. And it will build multiple pieces until it gets fairly close to you like that. But way out there, I can press multiple times, like right here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1. Like that. It does make it a lot easier to get those going. Objects in vision may be closer. Maybe further than they appear. Again, by the time we get back, we'll be full concrete over there again. We got plenty. And this is the whole reason we build up all that concrete, is so we can build gigantic bridges and crazy stuff like we did before. It's a lot of fun. There we go. Yeet! Got some yeet going in the chat, huh? There we go. Hello! I'd be ashamed if you missed a part of the road and the vehicle dropped to its doom. Oh, that's totally my stream, bro. That's the whole reason to watch my stream right there. That is totally what would happen. It might happen in about 2 minutes. It might happen in about an hour. You never know. I suggest to stick around. My stream's all about the Twitch fails. All about the Twitch fails and the Kismet fails. I do make mistakes from time to time. It's okay. Give yourself the freedom to make mistakes. Boom, boom, boom. Get that going on. And forward we go. This is one of those patience thing, right? One of those patience thing that you just gotta hang in there. Hang in there, because it's really gonna pay off later. Like we did before. Last time we built basically the same kind of bridge, but up much higher. We built it literally 3,000 out in that direction. And it paid off big time. Alright, I feel like I want to take all this out. Take all this out. Grab as much of that out of there as we can. Let's just grab all the rest of this so we don't have to keep coming back to this. There we go. Okie dokie. I don't even know why I brought that other stuff. I probably could have just left that all behind. Because I'm really not using that stuff right now. I'm just going to be building this big, ginormous bridge here. We did this last time, and it took a way longer than this. See, I know what I'm doing now and where I'm going and what I want the bridge to be. So it's much faster when you already know kind of an idea. Say, okay, what did I do last time? Now I got kind of an idea what I want. Always getting the idea of something is a lot more time-intensive than the actual doing of the thing. Once you have the general gist of what you're trying to do, it goes much, much faster in the long run. You don't misclick, which I do quite often. It's easy to misclick with these skinnier ones as opposed to the wider ones. Those work pretty good. This is cool, right over by the waterfall. Neato. Neato Rooney. Hope they add a scuba suit. Go in and do some scuba. Turn this into like a Subnautica action up in here. I always find it fascinating to watch it take shape, too. Alright, you do it one piece at a time, and then all of a sudden you have this, like, massive complexity. People are coming in and like, Kismet, this game's too complex. Well, not if you did it piece by piece, it's not. Then you understand what all the parts are and what all the pieces are and why I put this there and the other thing there. I mean, I know what it is because I'm the one who built it. If you were the one who built it, then you'd know what it was. Alright, I feel like this is the center, so let's go ahead and key off that center run there. I feel like I want to make like off ramps and stuff, right? Build all these roads everywhere and then build off ramps for me to get on and off this kind of level. So I can get off and, you know, get flowers or whatever it is. I think I'll probably build those eventually. Some on and off ramps. Now again, this is one of those games that is like Minecraft or whatnot, Minecraft or Fallout 4 or whatever, where you can build it without worrying about the structural integrity of it. Games like 7 Days to Die actually take structural integrity into consideration. So when you're building a building, if you don't build it right or you build it too much of a span between supports, it'll actually fall down. All of it or a portion of it will definitely fall down. I'm a very thorough builder, though. Very, very thorough. Another cool thing about this particular thing is it's over the water. So I don't think there's too many nodes in the water itself. So I can create some off-ramps over here and just have it bring all of the resources along this road, right? I can just pipe it all in from here along this road. And then my trains could come and pick them up later, which is pretty great. So it'll be like a little resource line. Now I was thinking of putting my trains up really high, but I'm going to go ahead and try to keep them at the same level here and see what happens in the long run. Because I can always come back and build up those high-level spots. Alright, let's go and build out the middle again. There's 2 nodes out here, too. We might tap both these nodes. This time, let's not go too far from our vehicles. We don't have to run really, really far back. Fill in the rest of this as well. Waste not, want not. All right, let's keep her going. Man, that's a long way we already did. Man, we're crushing it. Crushing it so far. Got a pretty good ways. And this time we're building it 3 wide first instead of 1 wide. This way, by the time we get there, we got it done. We don't have to worry about it. Forget about it. Oh, there we go. Get this going. Oh yeah, remember this island? I hope we're up high enough. We'll have to divert around it. Let's go check it out. Should have kept track of how much concrete this is. This is a lot of concrete. It's a tremendous amount. Oh yeah, we're right at that level of damage. So we're gonna divert. Right down there, oh, a bunch of little plants. Eventually we'll build this all the way across to the other side too, which is pretty fun. Oh, we're getting close. 600 out. I'll just burn all this concrete. Oh, I see it straight ahead there. Straight ahead. And then this way it's also flat the whole entire way. Last time, I had to put some, you know, up and down and all of that stuff along the way. You guys are just waiting for me to fall off the end. I know what you're doing. He's gonna fall off the end. I can feel it. This will be a long run back too. What I should have done was put the car on me and just brought concrete. I'm gonna do that next time. Then I can put the car down at any time, no matter where I am. Just thought of that. Wish I'd thought of it first. It's also not, we're gonna have to pipe it up as high as we did last time. Ah, so close. I see you down there. My little oil node. Alright, time for a long run. Let's get her going. Long run time. It's a long, winding road. Running all the way backs. Oh, I brought this stuff so I could build the oil refinery. That's why I brought all this loot. Now it dawned on me. But I feel like we could have done more concrete first. Another guy out there we can get. Eventually when we get into that gassy stuff. Yeah, we're good right up to here. No problemo. That other one, I took it right over the top of that little outcropping right here. But this one I thought I put way out here in the water. We could have, in theory, by the way, we could back channel that from there and then run it straight across. But it's not going to be anywhere close to our base. It'll be run into that mountain over there, and then we'll have to run it over. It's fine. It's fine. I can't wait to explore all that stuff over there on that side. Running on empty, exactly. Right now we're running on empty concrete. What I should have done was take the stuff I got on me and put it in there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put it in our little car here. Run back, get a crazy ton of concrete. Store all. Oh, what happened to the fuel? Huh. Guess we used it up. Now what I did on my last one is I put some rails on there to keep myself from falling off, or to keep the car from falling off, because I had the car actually driving all the way and dropping it off and driving all the way over there and then picking it up and back and forth, just the car. But you really want to use the train. The train is the stuff. It's a lot of fun, and I'll make this train come in, and I'll make it turn and make it turn that way and so on. And that's why I'm making it 3 wide, so I can run it down the center and then still be able to drive on the sides of it. And I'll run, of course, a power pole all the way over there and everything. Look at that one up on the island there. There's an ore node on the island. I bet that's a pure one right there. Make you get over there on that island. Least they can do is give you a pure node. All the stuff over here to this side. Gotta be careful we don't accidentally slide off. Very cool. We'll get there. Speaking of one missing, looks like there's one missing up there. I like the little buggy too. The little buggy goes faster than this one. That gets you from place to place in a hurry. Some corners. You just know at some point I'm going to be flipping off the side of here. You know, I'm just going to be like, wah! It's inevitable. Inevitable. I'm going to go, wop, wop. That concrete's come to a stop again. Alright, what else do I got back here? I've got some meat stuff on me. What else? Maybe not so much of this. There's a little bit of more stuff in there. Yeah. I'll take this for sure, and that. All the rest of the stuff I can take off of me. Take it off of me. It's weighing me down with junk. Take all. Back and forth, back and forth. Hi there, Magnetic Elements. Hello, hopefully I got that anywhere close to right. How are you, how do you automate the car? Oh, it actually allows you to record your path. So what you do is you create, you know, a car station on one side, car station on the other. This one picks up, and this one, this one loads, and this one unloads. Then you get in the car, you say record, and then you drive. You start. I would start on the node where it's picking up, and then you drive all the way there, and then all the way back, and end up where you started. And then you say set auto pilot, and then it just goes and does it. Now make sure you have some fuel for it because it will run out of fuel. But I sent it 3,000 in that direction to see if you could. Like, what's the maximum distance you could tell the car to go on its own? And it went like 3,000. So I consider that pretty far out there. So yeah, we sent it way out there. We have the ramp up, and then we send it up over the hill. But I like to have no up ramps. I want it to be all at the same level. So we'll see if we can get that done. Of course, eventually we're going to run into stuff. You know, we'll have to either go up or around. In this case, we're trying the around feature. And see, I could bring that train down. I could also fill it in between where I'm at right now and that corner over there, way over there. I could fill it all in, all the way across there, and just have the train going at an angle and coming straight over here as well. Or I can just have it do like an L shape or whatever. Normally, I would have it go nice and straight to my item or to my base. But right here, we're kind of offsetting it a bit, just so we can try to keep it at the same level. We can get out here where there's nothing really blocking. There's no ground or anything like that. We fall out of here, we're falling into an endless pit. An endless pit that just goes down and down and down. See, also, I'm so hardcore that I would go down to the bottom level that you could get to, and I would fill it all in. I would fill it all in with platforms, so if you did fall, you wouldn't fall on until eternity. Speaking of fall. Speaking of fall, wasn't even paying attention. Almost fell right there without even looking. So yeah, I would fill it all in down there where the bottomless pit is, so you can't fall into a nether zone. This is quite a ways. Then again, totally worth it because this oil is going to take it to a whole nother level for our base. And then we'll look for other nodes and things like that over here as well. We'll get her going. Oh, there's a crash site right there, too. We'll get herself a hard drive. Or is that just a bush? That's just a bush. I thought that could be a crash site. I know there's a one around here somewhere. It's also way faster once you have the train. The train goes really, really fast. Versus this car, which goes about 50. The train goes about 100 plus. Very, very nice. I feel like we got this just about done. And then we'll be ready to move on to the next thing. Which is building our power plant down there. And then we got to run the power all the way back. But we'll get that going on. I'll just be a bunch of driving. That's it. All right, let's build in the rest of this. Could have ran a conveyor while I was doing this too. Just have a conveyor following me the whole entire time, which is bringing concrete to me. That's just more extra building for me, but yeah, I could have just brought up, you know, keep on bringing a longer and longer conveyor belt. Then I could have just conveyor belted it back instead of using a train. But I feel like the train is more efficient, both resource-wise, but also FPS-wise, right? You keep your frame rates up. You're just running just nothing but conveyor belts everywhere where you can see all the resources running in every direction. I feel eventually that's really going to, you know, take a hit on your machine. At this kind of build level. Walking it forward. Oh. 3,000. I love you, 3,000. Haha, a little in-game reference. Yeah, it's about 3,000 in this direction from my base. 3,000 meters. I gotta watch that again. I saw it in the movie theater, which is really good. But I'll have to crack it out when it gets on the video. I don't know if it's out on video. Is it out on video yet? Let me know in the chat. Thank you also for the follow, everybody. Who is that? Michael Mentitz. Wow, you guys are... I swear you're making these names just to make it tough for me to say. I'm the worst with names. I butcher everybody's name, so just consider it part of my charm. Thanks for coming in, pressing that follow button, dropping the dragon hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. We're not doing anything too sexy right now. I mean, if you're a builder, this is pretty sexy. A massive mega bridge. Me, I think it's sexy, but that's just me. You know, I'm a builder, so there you go. But we'll get into the fun stuff here where we actually are building some factory action here in a bit. Right now, we're just doing the stuff that makes it awesome later, right? You're putting in the work to make this epic base really come alive here. Trying to stay focused. Focused on the goal. Which is to get my booty way over here. Alright, how are we doing this? Right through there? Alright, let's double this up. Double mint gum. Get her going. We're almost there. We just got to get to this island over here, which is where I got last time. But this time we're building a bit more extensively. And then we're just gonna build a big old factory over on this side. And then run all these resources back, probably via train eventually. Or we might just have the train bring barrels to us. We'll see how it goes. But I like the idea of building the stuff by the factory or by the node itself. So if you're if I'm building out power, last time I built it way by my base. I piped all the oil there, and then I built all the power by my base, which I was not a big fan of because then it kept having power issues, and then I'd have to run all the way out here anyway. So I'd rather get all the math right in the kind of first go around, get it going. There we go. Min neck elements. There you go, pretty close. Well, there we go. Feel free to correct me in the chat. Happens all the time. Happens quite often. Yeah, take years for movies to go to. I remember those too. I remember those days. The thing that really annoys me now, though, is the thing that you're like, oh, you see the movie like in, say, the iTunes store or something like that, and you're like, oh, cool. Oh, I can rent the movie, right? You go in there. Nah, not for sale yet. Or not for rent yet. It's only for sale. That really irritates me. So I'm like, I gotta wait another couple months. They're teasing me. Because what they want to do is they want to get the people who are, who don't want to wait. Who want to buy the thing as opposed to rent it. So they do that. I know exactly why they do that. To try to get the customer to buy it versus, or at least that's what I'm assuming. Get the customer out of fuel. Do we have any fuel? Oh my goodness, we have no fuel. Well, I guess it's time to abandon this. So we'll have to take all of our resources. Nice, we had enough room to carry it all. Yep. I forgot. I thought I brought some more. Oh, I know I put that coal back down. But that's okay. We'll go over here. We'll get a little bit of fuel. We'll come back for it. We're not that far out now. We got this. We got this. Great thing is you can always get fuel anywhere. And if you have some of the basic resources, you can always build a bench to make whatever you need to make. I think that's some really great game mechanics. So you're not as stranded in the middle of nowhere. You don't have to run back, 2,000-3,000 in the other direction to try to, just make something. There's also a bench in the vehicle itself, so we can use that as well. Oh, there's something going on over there on that island. I don't know, because we've never been over there, but we'll check it out eventually. Right now, we're filling in our massive future train tracks. There we go. Wow, that was way faster last time. I swear I spent about 6 hours doing this last time. It took a really, really long time. We did it. We took it down. We did it. We took it down. That was maybe 30 minutes or a bit longer. That was very, very nice. Saved us lots of time. So just go for it. Bring lots of concrete from the start. Alright, let's go and build this middle part out. I'll build a little extra long here. Now, this is the furthest I've been right here. Right here is the furthest I've been in the entire game, but look, it just keeps on going and keeps on going. This is all a handcrafted world, by the way. Lots of cool... Oh, look, there's a crash thing right there. So I feel like what you want to do is, you know, build this all out, but then have like little ramps that take you down there, so you can just go and go down there and do it. Or you can use your jetpack. But it'd be kind of cool to just take your car and go down there, or even a train. You could run a train down there. Just have a transport train, right? A train for you to get back and forth. And then also a train for your stuff, right? Or a bunch of trains for your stuff as well. Kind of feel like that's the way to go. And we'll get to all that eventually. Right now, we're rocking some serious, serious concrete slabs here. Concrete foundations. Should have done this way to start. By the time I get over there, I'll have this all done. I still don't trust that that floor is going to be there, even though I know it's going to fill in by the time I walk on it. There's just something there that's like, Okay, cool. We're right over here by our node. And let's just go ahead and say that we'll put in a bit of a ramparoonie right here behind it. Like so. So now we're going to have some fun here with our larger foundations. We'll put that on 5. We'll put this on 6. And we'll do a bit of this. And then a bit of this. And so on. Now, here's another thing you can do is just make yourself a bit of a ladder. It's much easier to build from down here than it is from up there. Let me just take this out. Now, it would really suck to jump down here and then be out of resources. That would be pretty sucky. And then this is 6. And then 5. And I'm pressing the buttons on the side of my mouse, by the way. I have a Razer Naga with all the buttons on the side. Very, very useful. Okay, we made it. Looks like we made it. And here it is right here, our pure ore node. It's beautiful. Get me some bushes. Get me some nom-noms. You know, Kismet chainsaw. I don't think I have any fuel. Oh, I had a little bit of fuel. Not enough. But I can grab all these bushes. Plenty of bushes. Try to put my weapon on. Just in case things get crazy. Something come running out of there. Craft bench. Biomass leaves. Now, cool thing is you can make some biofuel to get yourself some biofuel. Right? So we can go to our chainsaw now. And now we get a ton. Boom. It's going to get everything in the area. Make sure you've got some room in your inventory. And you just AoE all this stuff. Oh. It's just easy stuff. I just pick it up with E. New to Twitch, wonder what game this is. This is called Satisfactory. It's pretty awesome. Amazingly fun game. I would definitely check it out. It is right now in early access. They were kind enough to send me a code, and I had it sitting around for a while, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this game a try. I was playing another awesome game called Astroneer, super fun game as well. But I said, I'll give this a try, and now I'm absolutely hooked on it. It's an incredibly fantastic game. I love the game mechanics, the way they think things out, the way all the math works out. You can build a really super efficient factory, or you can build one that is just willy-nilly with things going everywhere. It's up to you. It's your factory. Do what you want. I'm probably gathering way too much fuel here. But I get obsessed with cutting stuff down just to kind of clear the area so I can see what's what with what, right? See stuff coming after me. I hear you up there. A little jumping puzzle.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Jeez. That lady talking in my ear just scared the heck out of me. I'm trying. Alright, ready? Easy mode. Here we go.
Harvest.
No? Down here then. No? Alright.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Okay, it's really creepy with you talking in my ear, lady. I'm just gonna throw it out there. That's just me saying.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
I'm working on it.
Harvest.
I got it, lady. Easy now. Oh. Went right through the middle of it. Remember getting it before. Can't remember how I did it. I think I went up higher. I think I had to backtrack a bit. This is how you get sidetracked from your mission here. Start doing this stuff. 2 hours later, you're like, what was I doing originally? I don't remember. Could have just brought my thing over. Well, I'm gonna get you, bro. I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna get you good. Oh yeah. Aha! Oh, there's nothing up here.
I strongly advise you to harvest.
It's down there. I gotta get it. Oh. All right. I'm on it. I think I can get this. I think I have to have something to harvest it with. Don't tell me.
strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. We'll come back to it. I forgot. I thought it was telling me to harvest the guy up on the top. One of those little worm things, but it's not. It's the actual stone itself. But we'll come back to that. We'll come back to it. Alright, let's get out of here. Our chainsaw. Oh. Look at all these trees. Out my way. Not enough space. What a surprise. I'm completely surprised by that. Can't you tell? That I'm out of space. There we go. Alright, let's just drop these down. Store all of that. Store all of this. Move this node out of here. Grab that. Catch up on chat. Love you 3000. See you tomorrow. Alright, see ya. Wonder what this game is. Satisfactory. This game is always listed below or in the title on Twitch. Category Satisfactory. You'll find it below the video. That's right. You'll find it always right down below the stream. It'll tell you what type of game, what the name of the game is I'm in. Right at this moment. All right. I feel like we can go right there. Now here's a little safety thing. I'm gonna go up here for just a second. I'm gonna grab myself another water, and I shall be right back. You guys keep an eye out, right? You guys keep an eye out in case something comes for me, right? You guys will save me. You guys will save me. All right, go ahead, stealth point for just a second here. Get another water. My throat's getting dry. I'll be right back. Told you I'd be right back. See, one of the fun things is when you're AFK in this game, it's been building me a ton of stuff while I was busy doing this. Meanwhile, my factory is over there cranking out tons of loot. All right, let's get to it. First thing we need is to build our stufferoonie here. Let's grab this back. Let's get our base things in that we're going to need. Really? I can't build one of those? Oh, I really didn't grab any plates. All right. Grab all of that. There we go. Let's just put that right there. I feel like we're going to need this in a second anyway. Then we'll get that. All right, so we need our oil deal right out here. Now, again, this is a pure node. So this is the best one we can get going for now. And we're going to go ahead and put that in there. But we're going to need a little bit more stuff. Let's see. It didn't say our beacon's in there. We don't need that. We need the oil pump. There we go. I always do that. I always think it's a mine, but it's not. It's a pump. Which way should we go? I'm not going to go toward the mountain this time. I'm actually going to go away from the mountain this time. We're going to build it all back here in the back area. And you know what? I feel like we'll also, we'll do our little foundation thing here. Get your foundations going, and then we'll go in and build out the oil pump here. Like that. Back out. Because the little feet are different when you do that, as opposed to it cutting through the floor. I don't know. That's just me. It's the details that make it. Okay. Now this time we're going to build it all at the same level. This out of our way temporarily. Now it would be nice to square this all off here. So I feel like maybe we'll do that. Let's just square it all off to our other base all the way over here. That's pretty cool. I just thought of that. It was actually pretty neat to square the whole thing off together. Be up a little higher. Let's see if it's going to let me do it up that high, though. That'd be up pretty high. Take all this back out. Alright, oil pump. Yeah, I think I was gonna let us do it up that high. Usually gotta be pretty close to the ground. Bring it down. How can we do this? We could go ahead and use, say, this and that. And we can go ahead and bring that around. Like this. Take all this out. And then let's put these ones down like this. Still too high? Yeah. Seems still too high. know it's right around here somewhere. It definitely doesn't be. Floor is too steep. Yeah, it's right about there. All right. Take that out. And let's go one there. One under there. Okay, we'll just see. We'll see what the minimum is for making this happen. Minimum level. We're trying to use this to square off. Feel like that's looking pretty good to me. What we're doing is we're using the thing this way, and we're trying to make it fit in that way, so that we don't have to re-square it off or try to make it match weird later on. As long as we got it squared off to that, then we can work with all the rest of it down the road. But getting it to be at that same level is always the tricky part. Oil pump. There she is. Yay! All right. Boom. Cool. Now we know all this lines up. Very nice. And then we can take all this out. Like so. And we know all of that will line up eventually. Nicely. Getting a little aggressive now. Building that out. These big ones are much easier to run because they can just keep clicking in the same spot. Does a ton of them. Welcome back. Thank you. You can go up height and then drop in. Yeah, that's what I did. You can always do a half level with shorter foundations while staying square with everything else. I just did that, Funky. It's amazing. You were reading my mind. We in sync. We good. The in sync-a-roonies. Oh, and that's the moment I ran out of concrete. All right. Now we got to get ourselves back up here, though. Let's see. Let's just make this fun. Let's put it back this way. See, now I put the thing in the front. I should put it on this side. Oh, well. Can't get it from down here. That's okay. We'll just reverse this one. See? Much easier way to get up there is just to use the belts. And then, same thing here. We'll go ahead and bring this up. Oh, not enough concrete. Not enough to the concrete. Alrighty. Boing. Ooh. Alright, let's see if we got any more laying around over here. I know we got some of our car way back there. But I don't think we have any more. Nope. Alright, let's make some fuel for our car. Whoa, we can make a ton. A crazy ton of fuel. So we're going to use a ton of fuel. We're going to get this all squared away. And then I'll be good for today, I believe. Let's get her done. I'd like to build out my... power factory and maybe run it back to my main factory. That would be awesome. And we might do a bunch of cleanup too once we start getting our computers and all that stuff running. We might do a bunch of cleanup on that. But let's see how it goes first. Let's really crank out tons of this biofuel. And I know I have a bunch of this back in my base. I could have put on the vehicle, would have been a smart idea. Let's make a bunch so we don't run out of fuel again when we're going back and forth. Oh, I just thought of something. It's like hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to show you here in a minute. It was like, what? Oh, yeah. It was like an oh, yeah moment. Like a, ah. That's right.
Life, where are you?
There you go. Looking for them life forms. All right. Yeah, I just realized I don't need to build all of this. I built all this for nothing. Get all my concrete back. The last playthrough, what I did is I put it down here. And then I realized that this playthrough, I'm lifting everything up to the upper level. So I'm not going to be building it down here. I'm going to be lifting it up to that level so it'll all be on the same level, all the manufacturing, everything. So we'll make it up there. So let's get all this back. D. Yeah, a lot of this we don't even need. Saving those resources. Okay, good enough. And let's go ahead and take this out now. Take that, take this out. And same thing here. I don't like to leave extra resources laying around. I don't need any of that now. I don't need any of that. All I need to do is do the thingy with the stuff in the thingy. We're going to do a conveyor lift level 3. We did not bring enough stuff. Oh, well. Work on that later. Whoop, whoop. All right. Back to our vehicle. Let's go. It's a long, winding road. I have that big thing in my face. Wish there was a way to holster that. You found the life forms? Very nice. You found them all. That's where they were. They were in my chat the whole time. I wish somebody had told me. The Kismet, all the life forms are in your chat, bro. They're in your chat. Party time with the life forms. D.
Wizards need food badly.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Little gauntlet action for you all. Alright. Fuel in. Put all the fuel in there. Look at all that concrete we got. Nice. Alright. To the end we go. Tempted to go over there and grab that thing. It's very tempting. I'm gonna build it out right here anyway. I could probably just jump down. Alright, let's get the rest of this concrete out of here. And build ourselves a big old platform. all this out because we don't need this ramp anymore. Alright. Let's say up there and then like this way. Oh, I'm using these big ones up here. Hold on. Hold on, Rooney. Back to my small ones. Where you at? I like the small ones because they're not as big and bulky as the other ones. Less density. You are my density. Ah. Always that one misclick. Hello down there. I see you. You're gonna need lots of room in here. We're gonna build a big old area here. Well, hello there. You bad guys? I don't see any bad guys, but that doesn't mean they're not there. Let's just make it an easy mode here. I call this the easy mode. There we go. And then we'll put a pole up here. Put one down there. Run one up too. One going down, one going up. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. This stuff really freaks me out, man. When it's real quiet. You're running around. Nothing around. Oh. 21 computers laying there. Sweet. Well, that just helped us a lot. Ooh, now we could use that to make our big vehicle. Not enough space. Story of my life. Let's ditch this. Give me them berries. Why are the berries not going us? Because they don't automatically stack over there. Alright, let's figure out what we got to do over here. What we got to do to get this open. Pull handle. Oh, operational. It's operational because I don't have any space. That's exactly why. Grab that sucker. I like all the free stuff. Oh, heavy frames right there, too. I guess the further you get out, the more high-level stuff that's around. This looks like copper here, yeah. Pure copper node. Bunch of stuff going on up here. Just gotta see what this is all about. Not enough space. We gotta get enough space. That's what we need. Spooky, right? Spooky when you're running around. This is when you don't want any life forms.
Life form, where are you?
Alright. Could have just made me a box here, but... weird that it doesn't stack into your inventory properly, but oh well. Well, where's some more heavy frames? What the? More loot? No, that's just the box. Whew, give me all that free loot. I love free loot. Whee! Alright, back to business. Back to building in faraway places, as we like to do. I'm the type of person that would come back later and put foundations on here, or put like underpinnings that hold it up. I'm that guy. Just because. Not because you have to, but because I want it to look legit, don't want it to be floating. But I find when you're doing it, you don't want to spend all your time doing that, because you might completely change your mind, and then, you know, you build all that stuff holding it up for no reason. I don't like doing that. I like just coming back to it later. And then when I got it, okay, I like that. I'm going to go with that. Then put in the, you know, supports and all that other stuff. Boom. Instant giant area. All right. Very nice. Now we're going to need our stuff over here. I feel like right here is a good spot. Our craft bench. That's going to be in the way there. That over there. Alright, so we need to make some more steel Ignis, but we don't have any of that stuff. So we probably have to take a journey back. Because we want to bring this up here. Let's just go ahead and start it with this one. We'll say there. Oops, wrong way. Now what I've been doing, just did it again. What I've been doing is making 2 of these. This way when you upgrade it later, it's just easier to manage. I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing the wrong button. Rotate that sucker. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at that. Well, that's convenient. Convenient. Yeah, we need to. We can jump down on there. Alright, and then maybe even jump back up. Okay, so that's going to bring that out of there. And this is currently at 240. And we just climb up on the thing. Let's say something like that, and then maybe something like this. Nice. Nice. If you want to go all the way down, we can just jump down. Don't need this one. Alright, looking good. If we need to get up, we just go up the thing. And we turn around. Yada! Alright. So now we need to do some power. So we're going to go ahead and first run this up, and we're going to run it into a nice little easy peasy storage. Let's say right there. And we'll just do it at 60 for now. I feel like I got to fill this whole side in too. Almost out of concrete. Got more. Man, we're getting going on. Kismet, you don't know how many times I hear life forms from Monday to Friday. A lot, but I love it. It's one of my favorite little Star Trek songs. Data singing the life form song. I saw an interview with him. He's like, I don't remember. It says, people ask me about that song all the time. I don't even remember it. You know, it's probably, you know, that's because he's an actor, right? Actors, they just, you know, they follow the script as instructed. Also, Brett Spiner was really good in Night Court. That was also another great, fantastic show. All right, so we got to come out of here, and we've got to eventually go into our next level power. We can do oil refineries right now, though, so we can refine this crude oil into other stuff. So let's put our oil refinery down. What can we make now? We can make fuel, we can make rubber, and we can make plastic. We really want fuel, and we want 4 of these to be fuel. So, I kind of feel like I want to run it along, all the power along right there. And then I can chain it down right there. So maybe put the fuel things sideways. Oh, I can get to the right thing. Put the oil refineries this way. So they feed back this direction. And this will produce fuel. That's what we did last time. We did 4 of these, and the math worked out where all 4 of these can power a lot of power. An insane amount of power. Let's try to keep that up off the ground. Alright, and this has got to come in at 60. Right now it's coming out at 280. So let's see. Oh boy, that's going to be a lot. That's going to be a lot. That's like 4 of them. Yeah, it's like 4 of them with extra. 60, 80, 120 would be 240. Yeah, 240 would be what's coming out. I think it's coming out 280. I can't remember. Got to run back again. What was it coming out there? Actually, I feel like I should just put another one over the top of this. We can. Roll over here, and let me just lean over and see what it is. 240. No, it is 240. All right. So this will come out and power all 4 of those. And then we'll boost that thing. We'll boost it like majorly. Hey, Mr. Kid, what's up? Thanks for being here. I can't wait for Picard. Dave's coming back, at least in a limited role. Yeah, I thought Picard looks awesome, man. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see it. Alrighty. Got that running around behind there. Got this going on here. Now, we just need to do our next level stuff. How are we doing on time? Alright, I got about 30 minutes, mods. If we can go ahead and fire up those raid targets. Alright, now's a good time to head back and try to unlock our next stuff so that we can do that power. And since we found some computers, maybe we have enough to do it. We'll see. We will see if we can unlock it. That would be nice. Look at all those ones out there. Man, there's so many. I could just run a conveyor down there and grab it when I can not get gassed by all of that. Driving's really fun too. The driving's very responsive too. They did the driving just perfect. I feel anyway. Like if you're driving like PUBG, it's like really awkward driving. It feels like you're driving a boat, and then when you're on the boat, it's like you're driving a car. Because boats don't stop on a dime. Boats have like a bit to slow down because you basically reverse thrust to slow down on a boat. As opposed to a car, which actually locks in the brakes, which stops the friction of your car going forward, where there is no friction on water. You have to reverse to slow down, and it takes a lot longer. Man, it makes me want to go down there and get all of those. Also makes me want to jump off this waterfall and see what happens. It's very tempting. Again, we could set this vehicle to drive all this way, pick it up, and drive all the way back. We did that last time, which is pretty fun. But I feel like you want to build it out there, get the final product, and then run the final product over here, as opposed to running all the individual stuff. And we'll probably run multiple trains, so it'll bring all the plastic back. It'll bring all of that stuff back for us eventually. And we'll just build a whole plant way over there. It's cool that it's all at the same level, though. There's another node down there. I'm just seeing nodes everywhere. There's a bunch of nodes down there. Oh, those are those 4 nodes we found before. I think they are. Maybe there's some new nodes we haven't seen. Lots of nodes, that's for sure. I'm sure there's more all over the place. Tap every single node. I just can't wait to try maneuver 890 jump, space brake straight into an asteroid. There we go. Yeah, we got to do a 360 kickflip, right? Like we were trying to do last night on that game, that BMX game. That was a real fun game, by the way. I love checking out that little stuff. I mean, it was free, right? Part of Twitch Prime. For a free game, that's really fun. Same thing with that, what was it called? Auto something. Automa Chef. That was a lot of fun as well. Pumped BMX Pro, that's what it's called. I can see it over here on my thing on the right. I'm trying to also watch where I'm going. Alright, look, our concrete is full again. We gotta burn some concrete up in here. Okay, so let's go see what we need to unlock the next thing. And I think we'll probably try to finish this up a little bit here and then head out. Let's see. Encased industrial beam. I'll come back to that. Or actually, we probably have 50 of those laying over here now. Because remember, we've been gone all this time. It's been busy. It's been busy doing stuff. Alright, let's just go ahead and fire that up while we're at it. And screws. Alright, easy mode. Alright, so we want to get this one. We need 75. And we have 21. How to get more oil out of there until we can build up power. We're going to literally pick up our hub and take our hub over there. I'm going to need 75 heavy ones. We get the jetpack. Yeah, these are all 75 or 100 computers. So we got to get our computers going on. But to get the computers going on, we need to do the oil. So, what to do, I guess we could run the power from here to over there, because we gotta eventually run it this way, so we can run it that way. Use the power from here to generate a bunch of oil, then use that oil to make a bunch of computers to then upgrade all of our stuff here as well. But we need those oil barrels for sure. I feel like that's probably the thing to do. Let's go ahead and take a look. Which power lines I have? I don't have any. Why is that one in there? Should be number 1. Alright, we need spool. This one. Can't make it between there. Making sure I can make those lines. Let's go see how our power's looking over here. And see if we need, should we expand our power first, or what should we do? Oh wow, we got tons of power. We're at like 497, and we got 850. I think we'll be fine. We'll be just fine, Rooney. Let's get some more concrete while we're at it. Bouncing around all over the place. Concrete is stopped. Look, our bars is stopped. Everything's stopped. And we're out of space. Oh, I got concrete on me. I've got some already on me. Well, screw it. Gotta watch out, because if you clip the edge of that, you'll go flying. Speaking of going flying, time to expand this now. We don't need no stinking roads. We're up here. Building up here on the high side. That's what we're doing.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
That's right. We don't need no roads. We're making our own stuff up in the sky. Sky roads. Skyways. That's what we're doing. Building it up here. Span is a little bit wider here, so we don't have to feel like we're always about to fall off. Alright, it's being awkward. Awkward. Okay, let's tap into some power here. Boom. I get as far to the left as we can. Let's say right there. Now we're going to run this power all the way there. It's pretty easy because it goes a really long distance. So run it really, really far. And again, we might as well fill in the rest of this. Let's make it a little less scary of us falling off. And eventually we're going to need this for our train too, to widen this out. And we'll bring our train literally right up to our doorstep. All the times you don't want to fall off, this would be the one. So underneath here is just a complete bottomless pit. It just goes on forever. Oh, concrete. Luckily, I brought some more in there. That's all she wrote. All right. Looking at the bottom here, it says wire's too long. Right, to put it just at the maximum distance of where I can run that wire. And we'll just keep moving forward. Back to the Future clip. You like that? There we go. Yeah, the back game was fun to watch. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I give him credit on that one. It was a fun one. Yeah, I like little indie games like that. Big supporter of indie titles. Much love to all the indie peeps and all the mods out there. All the modders, as opposed to Twitch mods, as opposed to people who mod games as well. Oh, and we're just going to kind of square off over there. All right. Now, last time I did this, I happened to count how many plates it is. It's about 13. You got to be a little bit closer just to tag into it. Right there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're already here. Let's do it. Oh. I clicked it. It didn't take hold. There we go. Two of them at once. Get it going. Okay, right about there. Feel like I'm going far enough. Let's speed this up a little bit. I'm counting the squares as I go. I'll be a little focused here for a bit. Totally gonna be worth it. And not only are we running the power there, but eventually we're gonna run it back. From that location. This is the type of game I could do this forever. I mean, I could literally just sit here and build this entire world to the nth degree. Absolutely. I have a wonderful fascination with building and looting. Both of those things. Now, this one I'm just going to square off here. Stay there. Getting in the home stretch here. What's the point of this game? Like most games, whatever you want it to be. Like you can build giant factories, you can explore around, you can get into battles with all sorts of animals that are trying to eat your face. Really, it's as big or as awesome as you want it to be. Now, right now, it's early access, so they might add storyline later. I don't know. That's on them. They give you a little storyline. Or actually, a pretty good cutscene in the very beginning. When you're starting. Actually, really good. But other than that, it's just like exploring and tapping into the resources and then using it to make gigantic factories, and then you take that and you send it up to the satellite up above. And for what purposes, I have not quite figured that out yet. I would imagine it's just like, go find us some loot, send us the loot, and shut your face. Pretty much like that. That's pretty much how corporate works. Making long power lines. Like a goal? Yeah, it's whatever you want it to be. Yeah, it's like a lot of games, like they mentioned there, No Man's Sky and Factorio and things like that. It's just as much as you want to do it, right? As efficient as you want it to be, as big as you want it to be. Maybe you want to explore the whole world. Maybe that might be one of your goals. Maybe you want to get every single ore node like me and utilize every single resource to the nth degree. I'm hardcore like that. Maybe you just want to build the world's biggest base. Right? Or you want to explore every single inch of the entire world. Could be that. But there's no deep storyline yet in the game, other than the fact that you're part of a corporate machine who they've sent you over here to build some factories. And you're on it. Yeah, I'm on it, boss man. I'm getting this done. I'm building insane factory action over here. I seriously doubt that's going to go all the way down there. But we'll try. Nope, too long. Let's say right there. Moving forward again. Alright, all the way to the end there, kind of squared off. We'll run that one. Actually, we'll run over there and get it. Run over there, guys. See, we're running the wire all the way from our base, like 2,000-3,000 in this direction, away from our base to connect all the power together. It's an incredibly fun game, super addicting, so watch out. Again, I start playing this game, it's like one of those games where you start playing it like, oh, okay, I'm going to try this Satisfactory, right? I'm going to try this out. You know, it's like, say, 5, 6 o'clock at night, right? You're going to try it out and all of that. And then all of a sudden the sun's coming up. And you're like, oh, damn, I've been playing this for like 20 hours. It's one of those. Because there's always something to do. There's always something around that corner. There's always something that you want to build. There's always something to look at over that mountain or on that island or whatever. And you can go on the islands. Oh, yeah, I can go on all these islands. You don't want to go on that one, though. That one's toxic over there right now until I get my anti-toxic thing. But right now, I'm just trying to run my power all the way from my other base so I don't have to reset up power and do all of that. And what I want to do is eventually backchain all this power to my base anyway. That's the whole point I'm coming out here for, is to get this power and then use the power to run goods back to my base. I don't know if you saw my big old base back there. At least it's getting pretty big. It'll be a lot bigger soon. But you can build gigantic structures in here. And I like what I call mega building, where you build massive things. And we'll get into it. We'll get into it hardcore in a bit. First thing we got to do is fire up this oil thing over here using our original coal fuel. And once we get that going, then we can do some manufacturing. Then when we get the manufacturing going, we can then go ahead and get it going. Now, all we really need is the oil. So, really, that's all we need. We get the oil, then we can make it ourselves and go from there. Once we get it going here. Alright, we got about 10 minutes to make this happen. Mods, let's make sure we got those raid targets, please. Let's get her going. Or more like 5 minutes. But I think we got this. We're literally right up on this end. run it a little bit this way. Boom. There we go. There it goes! Oh, I'm coming in at 280 too. Oh, I forgot to get my updated resources. Or did I bring them? I think I grabbed some. Oh, I did. Awesome. Let's go and upgrade this to a 270. Boom. And boom. And then we're going to upgrade this to a 270. Boom. And watch how fast that sucker comes out of there. Ha ha! Whoop whoop! We'll get that going at 480 at some point. Right now, the fastest we can do is 270. And this is coming out at 240, so that's fine. Now, somewhere, by the way, there's another node. 21 meters that way. There's another one that was right out here with this one. I think it might be that one that's on the ground there. I think it's just the one we could pick up. But there's another one off that way too, which is at 216 that direction. We could keep going and get even more oil over there and pump it in here. Alright, so that's pumping in there. Now we have the ability to grab the oil ourselves and utilize the oil here in our workbench to make stuff. So we can go ahead and make, say, some plastic if we had enough room, but of course we don't, because that's typically how my thing goes. There we go. We'll just bring this in. So we'll make a bunch of plastic. Like so. And then let's see. What do we need for our computers, which is what we need to upgrade our deal. And we need a bunch of circuit boards. And circuit boards take what? Tons of plastic. We need plastic there. We need computers. We need plastic and circuit boards. So really what we need is a ton of plastic. That's the main thing we needed to build. So let's have it do that first, and we'll come back to fuel. Let's go, say, plastic. Plastic's coming in at 30. That's going to be a lot of plastic, because that's coming out at 270 there. 270, well, this is coming out. This is just a base one here. So let's go ahead and double that one up to 120. There we go. And then we're going to have some fun with some splitters. Let's go ahead and split. Uh-oh, what do we not got? Wire. Gotta take that out of the box. Gotta get it out of the box. Wire. Okay. Alright, we got our splitters in here. Like so. And we'll put one... What the heck am I doing there? Hold on. Just realized I have my splitters turned around weird. Oh, I had it right. That one's right. It just looked weird for a moment. And then this one, let's say there. Oh, no concrete on me. I gotta go back for concrete. I'm always running back for something. Really bugs me. So yeah, there's a ton of loot over here. We'll get a bunch of stuff over here going on, but right now we're just starting with the basics here. Just getting some plastic going. We're doing everything a bit bigger and better this time. We're trying to run, 4 instead of 1, or 5 instead of 10, or 10 instead of 5, etc. You notice I use the small belt first. I typically use the small belt to get it going. Then I'll come back later and I'll upgrade all of that. Alright, that's coming in at 120. Then this is going to become 60 and 60, so we can just use the basic belt here. I feel like we got to get more plates. Get more plates so we can get that going on. Right over here. And then we're going to wrap this up. Wrap it up big time. All right, this one's going to go straight into there. This one into this one. And then this. Over to there. That one into there. Oop. This one that way. This into here. Alrighty, now let's see if we have enough power to make this all work. That's going to be interesting to see. Oh, out of... I'm telling you, every time I put something down, it bugs me. I have to run back. It bugs me. Alright, let's fire up this one. That one. Actually, we can go ahead and do this. Let's take this one out. And we'll run that one to this one, and then this one will do all of these. Okay, manufacturing underway. All right, how many of these come out of here? 22 per minute, so it's about 30 per minute, roughly. So we'll go ahead and remerge it. Coming out of there. One there. Okay, one there. This thing is always... No matter where I put this power, it's always in the way. Really irritating. Irritating. I'm irritating myself. Alright, 60-60 there. Yeah, I'm always thinking of the numbers, right? If it's supposed to come out at 20 and I'm running at 60, I'll be 20, 20, be 40. And then we can go ahead and merge. Right here. I'll merge this 40 with this 40, and that'll be 80. And then now we'll go ahead and put it in a storage thingy. Like that. And then this one we want to come out at 120, so it's coming out at maximum speed. And it won't slow any production down. And there we go. We've got our plastic underway. Yay! Alright. Awesome. Tons and tons of plastic going to be firing out of there like nobody's business. Nice. Nice. Again, we go ahead and take that plastic and we can make stuff from it. And we need 75 computers. We need to make a bunch of circuit boards. Yeah, we need to make a bunch of plastic and take that plastic back with us. So while we could run around and look for other nodes and stuff, while we're waiting for this, next time. You're like, oh, Kismet. I know, that's the way it goes, everybody. I wish I had more time, but such is life, right? You gotta have that good balance. Let's go up here and take a little looky look at what we did. We built a gigantic bridge, a mega bridge, almost 3,000 in this direction. We've tapped our pure oil node right now. That's more than enough. And then we're going to power it in here, and we're going to make a ton of plastic. Now, plastic, of course, is going to allow us to make computers and stuff like that. But more importantly, it's going to allow us to upgrade our things so that we can make more intense power. And that power is what we're really going to need to gear up our entire base. In fact, each one of those will be 3 times the amount of coal power that we're using back there. And eventually, we won't even need that coal power. We could use that coal to produce a whole bunch of steel and so forth instead of using the coal for power. Eventually, we want this to all be our kind of power plant over here where we have multiple nodes just sitting literally right here. All right, there's one 65 in that direction. Look, there's one literally right there. 253 over that way. 256 over there. 65 and 256. I feel like that one's probably way over there. Maybe in this, right there, or maybe up there. But we could go and we could bring all of this and pipe it down here. We're going to just run it over here because it's not too far. 200 is not too far to run it just on a conveyor. And just run it all right here, and then this will be our power manufacturing. We'll just run it all here. We'll have a train running back and forth, so we can just take the train wherever we need to go. You know what they need in this game in the real high level, in the level 9? A teleporter. A teleporter would be awesome. Like you just walk in the teleporter, and it goes whoop, and it jumps you to this side of your base. Suggestion for you, Satisfactory. They plan to have a completely storyline added once the game is complete. Yeah, it's still in early access right now. I saw you play yesterday. It's impressive. It totally is. It totally is, Angry Weasel. I highly recommend it. Again, full disclosure, they did send me a code originally, and I did one sponsor stream with it to basically just play the game. They did send me a free code, and I appreciate that. But every moment after that, I've just played it because I love it. Because I've enjoyed it. And that's how you know. See, now when I'm not playing, I'm building these things in my head. That's how you know you really like a game. I'm thinking, okay, now if I did this and I build that and I did multiple levels and I rerouted this and I boosted that, right? You built it 1,000 times in your head for every one time you build it in the actual game. This is just nothing. If you play this game even for a little bit, you'll start to tap into the fact that you could build at a massive level, an insanely massive level. Especially since there's so many nodes and there's such a humongous world that you could just build at 1,000 times the size that I've built so far. I mean, factories that are just massive, that are just so much resources you wouldn't know what to do with eventually. And that's what we'll be doing here next time. So let's go ahead and save this. Let's see, what day are we on? Let's see, we're on day 7. Crushed it, day 7. Bam! Like bam! Up in here. Like bam! Bam! Alright. We're rocking. Alright, let's get into the Kismet Love Train coming up next. Let's go to my overseer's office. Let's get it going. All right, everybody, we're going to get the Kismet Love Train going. Go ahead and grab that Kismet Love Train. Throw it right back in the chat to earn those Kiz Caps toward those contests and giveaways right here in the stream. Your opportunity to win tons of free loot. I mean, to the tunes of thousands of dollars worth of loot, thanks to my awesome supporters and sponsor here on the stream. Appreciate it big time. Let's see who we got to show some love to today. Let's see. Ah, man, decisions. Oh, that one's offline. That's easy decision. Bye-bye. Let's see. Doing some 7 days there. That's pretty cool. What are you doing here? Oh, some Subnautica. Oh, decisions. Who got the better? I don't know. Title is pretty same. Man, I'm feeling Subnautica. I don't know why. I'm just feeling Subnautica. Well, let's go for it. Let's go ahead and show this person some love. I'm going to close all this other stuff. I'm going to get my raid ready. You guys just got another couple minutes here before we get on the Kismet Love Train. So you're going to need to throw that in there to get those Kiz Caps. And if you're on mobile, just throw a heart or your favorite emote from your favorite streamer. Just throw it in the chat real quick. We'll get this Kismet Love Train going on. There we go. Now, this guy's name is Druid, I believe. He's got 227 followers. Right now, I'm playing some Subnautica. Incredibly fun game. Played it before on stream. About 9 people in channel. Pretty respectable for having 227 followers. He's about to have a couple hundred more. He's about to have a whole bunch of people in there. Right up in his grill. So I want you guys to go ahead and grab this Kismet Love Train, sharing the love, drop it into his channel, hit that follow button, hang around for a while, give him a shot, and of course say hi, and get a little smile on his face, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let me go ahead and press some buttons and flip some switches. There we go. All right, we're ready to rock. We're ready to rock this raid. And that's it for me, everybody. I will be back tonight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably just mostly playing Satisfactory, by the way. And then we'll build a really big old base here. And then, of course, I'll be back on Saturday, Sunday, streaming every single day, 11:59, except for Fridays into Saturday mornings. That's 3 a.m. And we'll be that way all the way up to TwitchCon for the next 50 days. That's right. Hopefully we get that unlocked. We'll see.
Good night, I love you.
I really do appreciate you, everybody. Bye. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.